brain
Yeah.
was
Talking about brains, bro. I'm talking about awareness, bro. I was checking out this Illuminati video, right? It's a throwback shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people still say throwback because that sounds so paused to me. A year ago, right? Spiritual soul, right? I caught you. Look at that eyeball. Weird ass freak, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like he be cooking. If you know, you know. If you don't, do your homework. You talking about I caught you. So I'm gonna point out it's points that are linked with versions of self-awareness that can be kind of damaging, even to the development of your own ego. You know what I'm saying? Because as I have established, there are points in time. Yeah, let me put it like that. There are points in time, there are moments when your ego is literally what you need for your benefit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Your ego will be what you need to actually kind of help you advance to certain spots and spaces in life, bro. Like the ego is not all bad, right? So when we're talking about like just like your self-perception, developing the psychology of like self-awareness that can be damaging to you, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, so Illuminati right here has like a perspective that, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to break down right now with y'all. So let me let him kick it, right? Let me let him cook. Geyser,
Nature, so in the building, man.
Simple. Boom.
Geyser. In the building. Dewey so in the building. Glasses so in the building. Smooth skin so in the building.
else?
Facial hair so in the building.
What else?
You already know we in the building, man.
Shit type.
Simple. So soon as I come out here, now all of a sudden. But listen, I ain't gonna go through there.
What happened?
I ain't gonna go through that.
I bet.
Cactus so in the building. So listen, I'm up here on the mountaintop. I'm chilling.
As usual,
There go my
brother.
scooter right there, as you can see. Y'all probably can't see it. It's right there. Hopefully y'all can. But look.
Damn, brother, you was supposed to walk up to me. You know what I'm saying? You was supposed to walk, knowing the nigga that you is, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You was supposed to walk up. Nah, but you know what? I see the sun just like frying your ass up right now. You know what I'm saying? So let me just be lenient on that front. Let me let you cook, my brother.
I gotta
My
say
bad.
something real quick, and I gotta hurry up and record this video.
All right, let's do it.
Before I'm gonna try to keep it in the shade because my phone be getting that thermometer.
Cool.
It be freezing instantly. But look, not freezing. It get too hot, bro. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking
Freezing
about.
too hot.
Look at my scooter. Got my scooter. We out here. Geyser in the building. So listen, my phone overheated instantly, bro.
Oh, damn.
And it's almost getting cooler down here in Arizona. Y'all know I'm down here in Egypt, bro. It's almost getting a little cooler, so I'll be able to get videos back outside again, bro.
Right.
My phone overheated instantly. Now, let me tell y'all where I stopped at. So basically, I like sitting down. It's easier.
Yeah.
So look, it's a guy. And this goes for anybody bro, right now it's a lot of very, very, very sensitive people on social media.
I feel that.
And the more you take breaks from social media and come back, you notice how easily triggered everybody is. You can send somebody love and you look at the replies, it's somebody complaining about you sending them love. Like you can't even send love no more to people. It was a random guy that I helped in the past when I was like keeping y'all updated on my semen retention journey and stuff like that.
Right.
It was a random guy that I had helped. I stayed consistent with him. You know, he was updating me. And when I returned and I posted that video, this guy basically was saying I'm basically like not the same no more. And you should start doing this. You should start doing that. You talking about you about to do this, but you should start posting more spiritual vids and you should do this and maybe you should do that.
Yeah.
And one of the things y'all gotta understand, it's okay for you to give your opinion on somebody, but when you doing it in a hateful way or try to give somebody advice, but when you doing it in a hateful way, like you above them, like you like on this particular level.
Again, like I feel like I addressed the issue of narcissism. I'm saying in the previous segment. For me, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's something that he about to touch on that. I'm about to highlight something.
And then at the same time contradicting everything you saying to the person you... Bro, listen, this motherfucker, I helped him. This dude had a porn addiction, all type of shit, right? He was talking about this. I had to lurk this fucking random.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, those corn addictions, those corn ones, bro, they like, yo, I feel like those ones are the ones that are even like stronger than nicotine and, you know, alcohol and, you know, certain other drugs. Like the corn drug, you know what I'm saying? The corn addiction, that one goes to, because that one can be like even concealed, bro. It can be concealed to a point where anybody who is just like, you know, who has this ego of just you know, put togetherness, you know, diplomatic, you know, stoic, you know what I'm saying, all got shit in control. Like the corn addiction though, like even a person like that, it could get the best of them. You feel what I'm saying? And that one can be easily hidden though, because that one literally people indulge in it, you know, in the background, in the dark. You feel what I'm saying? You indulge in your corn stuff like in public. That's public indecency, bro. You can get like locked up for that shit. I'm like that one right there is like the craziest. It's not like these other vices where you can consume alcohol like in open. You know what I'm saying? You can smoke your nicotine in open in public spots, but like you can't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to explain it, but you feel me? I feel like you feel my point, but yeah.
I goes on his Twitter,
yeah.
And there was something that happened with a guy who was supposed to have been giving all these girls herpes or something.
Damn.
I think his name Gucci or some shit. Gucci Third. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I don't really know too much.
Gucci Third.
But basically,
I think I've heard of that name or some shit. You know what I'm
basically, my guy called himself spiritual. And I goes, his whole Twitter feed is just him bashing and complaining about thoughts, bro. And I'm wondering to myself, like, bro, you just sent me all this. You on this high level. Why are you focusing on hoes? You supposed to be at a level.
See what I was saying? Like he like even so, Illuminati had the POV from this guy that, yo, dog, you were on your high level joint. You were on your high level journey, your trajectory, bro. Like what's like, you know what I'm saying? And then he had to pull up like some stuff. Was it like a burner account? Because like people like this may just have multiple accounts. You know what I'm saying? The smarter they are, bro. The previous segment, I swear to God, it was talking about, bro, smart people only are smart because they can mask their was it demons the best? They're only smart because they can hide, you know, their damagedness the best. It doesn't make them any less damaged, bro. It doesn't make them any less like just retarded, like to some degree. Like dumbasses to some degree, you know what I'm saying? They just like do cleaner jobs, dog. That's why maybe, you feel what I'm saying, these diplomatic looking ass people like all put together with that whole image about them. These niggas can, like, they can have like even multiple accounts on social media, bro, where they got like burner accounts where it's just gooning stuff. Like that's all. I mean, it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, So had to just go do a motherfucker like just miscellaneous aspects of their miscellaneous online presence to know that, bro, this nigga is like on his high level journey spiritually or whatever, but like damn, he's still out here like just attached to the spirit of thoughts, you know what I'm saying, and just like gooning to like that whole world of just like sexual darkness of the mind, like just how that world grips the mind in such a dark way, bro. And that shit was hidden. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Shit is triggering you. Like, why are you focusing on all this low level? Why are you bashing women 24/7? Why are you doing this? And I kept going down. All he do is complain about women.
And isn't that energy, you know, wasn't that energy the sponsor to the red pill industry? Like I'm seeing like as of late the red pill universe is dying apparently, but that whole aspect was the sponsor to the red pill niggas. Facts.
And then I remembered this motherfucker still addicted to. And most of the stuff, bro, listen, most of the stuff people get triggered, most of the time they trigger, they mad at you, they mad at they fucking self. Bro,
shit,
most people
yeah.
ain't, bro, like, for example, you can be fat. A person, it's a particular person. You could be a healthy fat person. You could be on your shit.
Right.
You could be literally taking care of your family, living a good life. But it's people that always come around judging you. Do you know they only judging you?
There we go. There we go. I feel like we found the point of my segment today here, ladies and gentlemen. When we talking about, you know, the dark psychology of just self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? It's the judgment aspect, bro. It's the judgment aspect and how the psyche also falls for the judgment of others. Not even just the direct judgment, bro. The projection of the judgment. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like this is actually the aspect of the psyche that helps human beings realize that, yo, we do have an aspect where we are connected, dog. Because there's some aspects of me that can affect you. Even without me saying certain things, bro. Just like how things are, how the temperature of humanity is when it comes to, let's say, for example, you know, females in the dating market, right? Or like in the sexual market. You know what I'm saying? And the behaviors that they carry themselves, especially now in 2025, how they give it up and things like this. You know what I'm saying? There's certain behaviors, and without me even just addressing certain things, you come through dressing a certain way, you know what I'm saying, in terms of your fit, you dressed a certain way, you know how to sensitize my mind without you even talking, and therefore when I approach you, you already know what it is, type psychology, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the projection that I be talking about, you know what I mean, where it's like, yo, you're like, our judgments are just like, you know what I'm saying, bouncing off of each other, like, yo, feel me? Because this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm supposed to judge about a situation type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So the judgment aspect of the whole thing, wait, let me let him cook further so that we can bring
because
things.
Because maybe when they was little, they got teased because they was fat. It ain't because they want to see you get healthy enough.
Oh yeah, cool. I think this is how I just like wanted to wrap that one up, is the fact that, you know, because that judgment happens from, you know, from probably, let's say, in an aspect where you're judging me and I can feel your judgment, I can see it, I end up judging myself in the same way. So it ends up becoming self-projected judgment. So it's like the energy of your judgment, I put it onto myself on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's where self-awareness can become just like ruined. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, let me let Soul cook up more, man. Let's go.
This shit is deeply rooted inside their shadow. They inside their motherfucking self. They ain't done no shadow work or nothing. They just judging everything, getting triggered by everything. Everything triggers them. They judging you because maybe their mama was fat.
Yeah.
It's something deep inside of them that they, because it's other people that love you for who you are.
Facts.
We ain't judging you at all.
Facts.
You fat, you can still help, you still giving me knowledge, you can still got deeper love. I understand on a deeper level. You probably chose this, your higher self probably chose this body so you can stay grounded and not be doing too much extra shit. It's a lot of people that's big.
See right there, that's a cook up right there. That's a cook up right there. And I feel like that just goes beyond just understanding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Through your own mind. You feel what I'm saying? Understanding yourself even through your intuition. Even through like just, you know, you can understand yourself through your own limitations, dog. People look at limitations. People look at just like how you can't do certain things, how you're not, you know, built in certain ways, how you don't have certain abilities and blah blah blah. I'm talking about like the things that you cannot change necessarily. I mean, if you look at today's day and age, bro, you can change a lot about yourself, about your natural self. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about like just understanding yourself in a deeper way that doesn't involve the mind and how the ego, you know, as per, you know, other people projecting judgment on you, that you end up making your own judgment. You know what I'm saying? Beyond that, you feel what I mean? I feel like that, you know what I'm saying, the negative aspects of that could be negated by just understanding yourself through your own limitation. As he said, bro, understanding the fact that, yo, if you are made, You know, I mean, okay, for example, you're all my short kings out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at me weird, but you know, knowing the fact that you know you being short, you get the short end of the stick when we're talking about. Again, I hate using like you know dating market examples and SE actual attraction example, but it's like yo, my short kings out there, y'all know. Niggas got the short end of the stick, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, biologically, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, yo, let's say you got a body, you know, a short body, you know what I'm saying? Small build, things like this, you feel me? A little bit here, you know what I'm saying? Just like kind of weird type shit, you feel me? It's like, you know, not everybody's flocking towards you in terms of like attraction for, you know, when we're talking dating or SE actual attraction type vibes. You know what I'm saying? But then as Soul's understanding just like broke it down in terms of yo maybe you were you know built in that form to help you stay grounded because now if you got that kind of build you're not fast to anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't run your mouth to like you don't got a lot to show, my nigga. When we're talking about attraction, I'm just talking about that aspect. It doesn't mean your whole life is fucked just because of this body that I just described if you're one of those people. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like when it comes to like standards where clearly that body is not, you know what I'm saying, is not the most, you know, the highest desired type standard of a body. You're not gonna like flaunt it. You're not gonna be like pompous about it, narcissistic about it. You feel what I'm saying? It forces you, and with that reality in mind, it forces you to be humble. You know, let people that do select you off of other aspects of you. Now that gives you an aspect for you to, you know what I'm saying, open up other aspects of you. Facts. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope this cooking is not just like too deep, too, you know, non-digestible for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, soul is that deep too. You feel me?
Who have the unlimited fucking knowledge,
Yo,
power, and energy.
type shit.
Vice versa. You could be a girl.
Yep.
Most girls be sending bashing girls online because they look better than them. I know all
And that one is so deep, bro. That one is so deep. It's scary.
these lives and everybody.
The girl on girl, you know what I'm saying? Female on female. Yeah, you already know.
It's fake, just NPCs.
It's fake,
all the
yeah.
lifestyles is
Type,
fake. Ain't
yeah.
nobody really that happy, right?
I see you.
But what I'm saying is, most girls be sending hate to girls because they ain't got no niggas in their hate. Nobody fucking with them.
Damn, talk about
Most of the time, you don't care that she got a BBL. You just know your shit little.
Yeah.
Because it's people on the same level as you who not bothered by none of this. I know y'all heard
Exactly,
saying,
though.
most
Now,
successful people ain't complaining.
bro, now look at the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you are aware of your limitation, just like how he said. It's not that you're aware of these, or like however your attention on these BBLs may be, you know what I'm saying, but you're just aware of the fact that, you know, you got a little booty, you know what I'm saying? And now, but look at the beauty in just like accepting that and moving how nature would want you to move with your little joint. You know what I'm saying? The people who, bro, come on, bro. There's nothing that's like in and of itself entirely non-appreciable, bro. You know, there's some pockets of just humanity that would, you know, appreciate that type shit. Feel what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? We can have things like psyops that are practiced on humanity, where it's like, yo, you get a whole bunch of girls that even with their little perfect looking, oh my goodness, and I'm talking perfect looking behinds, looking at other women with like extra large bottoms, you know what I'm saying? Extra large BBLs and things like I'm talking about just like turning heads, like they heads turning just like how men's heads be turning. Look like it's like these BBLs be attracting men and women, bro. It's crazy. It's like what?
Complaining
What
about
doing?
nothing that these people are doing out here.
And I'm only just like highlighting the insecurity that it shows in these women that look at these other women who have big butts. You know what I'm saying?
And you ain't even got to be successful. You just secure it with yourself.
Type shit,
My
though.
nigga, you could put me in a room with 30 not trainees. Now that's different. You could put me in a room with 30 succumbers.
Talk about it. Talk about
Put me
it.
in a room with 30 succumbers. I'm gonna
do
walk
it.
out laughing.
Nah, I feel you on that one, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You might, man. We twin on that. You my twin on that. fuck out of here, man. What the fuck they talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's all day, bro. And I feel like that's just even the signs of a strong mind. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of ego that deserves being protected, bro. And if you, especially if you got the confidence to know that that's what it is, nigga. That's your reality. That's what we're doing.
I'm gonna walk out laughing with all my energy. Why? Because I'm at the point, bro. They don't bother me. I know what they here to do, and I'm not a part of those men they doing it to. I'm secure with myself. Now,
secure with yourself. You feel me?
Now, if you talking about some I get it's certain stuff that's gonna naturally just trigger you because it's going against nature. But it comes a point in time you gotta protect your aura field because when you mad, you the only person that feel that mad shit. It's coming from within you.
Yes,
the person you judging is other people that it don't bother them. We in the matrix. Your good is somebody wrong.
Yeah.
What you love, somebody hate. What brings you joy, happiness, and bliss brings other people trauma, pain, and misery.
Damn.
We in the matrix. You like fucking, right? Some people like killing people and it brings them that same energy you getting from us. Everything is not evolved around you, buddy. So you gotta understand this. When you judging me and saying all this weird shit and then I'm going to look at who the fuck you are and all you do is talk about girls 24/7, it's because you can't control your lust, fucking spirit addiction. That's why you mad at all the sex workers. Because if you were secured, they won't even be on your frequency or vibration. You won't know what they doing.
Spill it out,
bro,
buddy.
There's hoes everywhere. I'm still on day 90.
Talk about it. Let's go for it.
Do you not see my glow? I was just in the sun. Like, bro.
This nigga hit the pose on niggas. Why you hit the pose on niggas?
Do you see the eyes?
Oh, shit. Now we see it, so wait, chill. You good, brother?
I got my plants, man.
Type shit, though.
But what I'm trying to tell y'all is this.
So
protect your energy from all these sensitive people online. Because most people just projecting their damaged inner self on you. It ain't, you don't need to, bro, listen. If you on a certain level, you should be able to get put anywhere and be protected. Like, bro, sometimes you got to understand and understand this matrix. The higher level you get, it's always going to be challenges that come your way. And if you easily trigger, you just going to keep getting zapped and your vibration going to just keep getting lower and lower and lower. Bro, imagine you being possessed every time you get triggered. Pay attention to when the trigger pop up and realize where it's coming from. It could be coming from a past life or some past life trauma. It could be coming from when you was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, ask yourself, why are you so bothered by girls with BBLs? Why? And you a girl.
And you a girl, though. Isn't that what I was talking about, bruh? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, as I said, though, like, me seeing, okay, it's even to a point where, you know, I'm seeing a guy look at another, you know, at a woman's BBL. It's natural, right? But when I see a girl, bro, look at how, like, it's giving me, yo, you wish you had that, like, you know what I'm saying? You wish you da-da-da. Like, damn, it looks so good. Like, you feel like it would, you know, be a good fit for you. Da, da, da. You feel what I'm saying? And at the same time, yo, there's layers to this shit, man. Because now I feel like your perception of seeing another woman as a woman, seeing another woman with a BBL, thinking, yo, that's surely desirable. It's your projection of the fact that you think that men think that that's most desirable, right? Of which is cool. But look at, like, the intention of why a man would think that that's desirable, or like maybe let's say the end goal of why that's just cool to smash, right? And smashing just only is like sustainable for just like for until you just get that nut, and then after that post nut clarity, you like, god damn, like, you know, am I really here just like for just some that, you know what I'm saying? And then the post nut clarity comes back through, and then you go back to being valuable again with your beautiful personality and character and morals and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Understanding and IQ, high IQ. Let them know about it, you know what I'm saying? Flaunt that shit. Look, this is not a BBL hating segment, you know. Look, do your thing. That shit fire. We love that shit. I'm just saying, like, when we talking about other women, just like looking at other women's like BBLs on that kind of tip, it's giving that kind of insecurity where it's like, bro, I don't think you understand that there's like little to no value, you know what I'm saying, to what you think is valuable right now. It's just that value is loud as fuck. It has a loud voice, but it's just in an empty can. That's why it's making the loudest noise. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on that saying. I'm just saying. Let me let homie finish up, right? Yeah.
Oh, they making other girls get it. Fuck them. As long as it ain't your daughter or your mama, you shouldn't care. Get out of her life. If she want to walk around with some plastic tits, some you know what I'm saying, some plastic chicks,
that's tough.
let her, because there's other people who love it. Some men prefer BBLs over the non-GMO organic. I prefer mine's organic.
That's what I'm saying too.
Them BBLs just as much as I love the organics.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like the intention of those niggas that love the BBLs, they you know what I'm saying, they there until the post-nut clarity hits. Once that shit hits, all you hear about is just like prenup this and divorce lawyers this and just like child maintenance this and this, that, and the third. Like these niggas just like enemies after that post-nut clarity, especially like if it goes on like just for a good number of just months, maybe, you know, a couple years max, 2-3 years max. That's all you hear about, bro. And you hear just like, you know what I'm saying, about like kids that either gotta do this little program where they see mom for a couple of hours and then, I mean, dad for a couple of hours and mom for the rest of their lives for 18 years type shit.
I understand and I overstand that. I can't control the way they think or what they love. But by me saying, man, I don't, man. A guy talk about, oh, her body is this, her body is that. Yet he's single and don't get no bitches. He just mad at the girls because he don't get no pussy. He don't get no bitches. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Most people,
they don't get no bitches. Come on with it, bro. Let them know something. Damn.
Everything. You can't even send love, man.
Yeah, you said this nigga's so tight about that shit. Yo, it is so bad,
a person
bro.
get too much love, here come the demons coming out. Oh, but they such and such and such and such and such and such. Why are you even like, bro? Why are you even here?
Yeah, dog.
So to make a long story short, start realizing your triggers, because you could be somebody that's watching this and you highly triggered. You probably don't be bothering nobody, but stuff online triggers you 24/7.
Yes.
You gotta get in the dark and work on your shadow self. You gotta work on that. That's keeping you stuck. That's probably keeping you from reaching the next level. How you gonna be maneuvering in the matrix when it's about to get worse and worse and worse? Look at these I was talking about Gen Zs. These Gen Alphas, bro.
What they on?
Bro, eventually it's gonna be a trainee in office. We might have a trainee president.
Whoa, not a Trent. Man, come on, bro. You didn't say TRANNY members of leadership positions in. Oh my no!
Blacks everywhere. You gotta secure your kingdom, bro. Protect your energy.
I was talking about Gen Alpha, bro. I might have to just like zoom in on Gen Alpha and break that down on Reactive Worlds. No kill.
That's why it's important to take breaks from social media so you can realize all these triggers you have. It's inside of you. You mad at me, but you the only person that feel that. I don't even know you exist. You mad?
Damn. Why?
You okay? Like, bro, you got some dark demons in you. You ain't faced your shadow selves. That means something's still controlling your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is playing out everything it think your ego wants. It think you want.
No ways. No freaking ways,
Protect your energy at all costs, because I'm trying to tell you, it's some people online, and it's going to keep happening more and more and more. They naturally just not going to like you, and everything has to do with them, not you. And it can lower you. It can have you deleting comments. You afraid to see a bad comment. Understand that bad comment is just that person speaking about they self.
Look, bro.
You ain't got to hide from shit. Do what you want. Tap in with yourself so you can know all the hate coming towards you is the person that hate they self. Because when you own your shit, bro, if you a man, you will seem retention. You own your you're not on the frequency of none of that. Bro, your pheromones is everywhere. It's gonna be triggers everywhere. You so secure, you already got the willpower to get away from all that. So you're not gonna be sitting online complaining about sex workers all day.
I know how to reject that and get that out the way. And that's why I feel like I respect, you know, concepts like fasting at the same time, bro. You know what I mean? I know this whole religious, you know, thing is just, for me, it was just so overwhelming. I've stepped away even from paying attention to just like all these religious aspects of, you know, whatever programming and meanings to life, and you know what I'm saying. But the one thing that I do still respect, because it comes from now a meaning that's beyond religion, is the fasting. You know what I'm saying? Fasting, bro. The concept of fasting. Respect, much respect. I'm not even gonna hold
What's
you.
poppin'?
Yo, here's another look. Here's what I also want to bring to you, bro. I feel like today's theme might just be you know what I'm saying, the dark aspects of self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? The negative aspects of self-awareness. I'm seeing my boy Black Boy Max, as I just broke down the whole thing of just being a content creator and having all this negativity being projected onto you, and you just like internalizing that, you know what I'm saying, and seeing it as part of you, bro. Black Boy Max cyber bullied into leaving his new girl. I remember the whole discussion, bro, you know what I'm saying, with the new girl. You know what I'm saying, the whole thing where it's like, yo, you could see Max was happy, bro. Like Max was just like excited for his new venture and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But people were just like on him, bro. You know, about the fact that his girl was just an industry ball. His girl was like pass around. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody done hit that, or everybody just like kind of touched that, like on some, or like was so close to that, like super close for comfort type. You know what I'm saying? To a point where like I couldn't look at you as Black Boy Max with the same kind of respect. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of like your girl's image. So they were going like, they weren't on my boy's ass about that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess now, like, according to the title, because you know, we just, you know, I just catch the title and then I react on this recording right here. So let's see like what's meant really by he left his girl. But like talking about he was cyber bullied to a point where he left his girl, it just, you know what I'm saying, it highlights perfectly the theme of today's reaction, which is the dark version of just like it's kind of awareness thing, right? Self-awareness or lack thereof.
Well, it looks like the internet wins again, because seemingly Black Boy Max has dropped his girlfriend, or former girlfriend, Grace Henderson, that he had recently debuted, it feels like less than 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Did he even give her a 2 weeks notice? I know that whoever runs that page, not Ulxa, he is creasing, as the Brits would say. He's dying laughing. If you guys are unfamiliar, this Not Ulxa page, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but it's probably a guy. He was the one that put together the initial compilation of Black Boy Max's ex-girlfriend and all of the people that she had been on streams with. I'm gonna play that clip for you guys right now. It looks crazy when it's compiled.
Dad,
my leg gonna let me get that far. I'm telling you.
Oh,
my leg gonna let me get that far.
you and your excuses.
Right.
All right, I got a great one. Before we do.
This one right here, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like this is the kind of behavior where like you know, had Max. Fuck. Maybe it was for the better for him to leave her. You know what I'm saying? Because then at the same time, clips like this don't make things any easier, bro. They don't make things any easier. And I feel like if he was, you know, the type of nigga with enough self